What's up, guys? It is Purebrett Stallion coming at you right here with the next episode in the Brett Rutherford Road to the Show. Playing for the Biloxi Shuckers, we are their left fielder. In this game, we are batting in the cleanup spot. Since the last episode, Rutherford has started to cool down a little bit. His batting average has dropped down in the low 200s, but hopefully he can pick it up today. And right here's a big hit into the gap, and it will be extra bases for Rutherford on this one. He will look for third base. No, he will stay at second with a stand-up double. A great hit right there from Brett Rutherford. His time with the Biloxi Shuckers has been fun. He's been playing left field. He's spraying the ball a lot. His batting average has dropped, but he's not striking out a lot, and he's still finding ways to get on base. Here he stands on third base, and the ball is hit on the ground. He will score a run, the go-ahead run on the fielder's choice. Okay, this ball is hit in the deep left field. Rutherford's forced to make a jump on it. He will go all the way back, get underneath it, and make the catch. So now here we got a tie game, and there is a runner in scoring position. We are 1-for-2 on the day. Rutherford will stand in right here. The pitcher is set. Here it comes. And he will take it for a ball. Ball one. 1-0. If he can drive in a run right here, that would be huge for the Shuckers. The game is tied. Here's the pitch. And it is driven into deep right field. This one may have a chance. It is off the wall. One will come in. The second runner will reach third base as Rutherford hits his second double of the night. Okay, bases loaded and nobody out. Biloxi has a one-run lead. This ball is hit up the middle. Rutherford will round third base and head for home. He will score the fifth run of the game for the Biloxi Shuckers, and they have a 5-2 lead. Brett Rutherford was player of the game tonight, 2-for-4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Both hits were for extra bases. Today he will bat, though, in the number 2 hole, getting his batting average up to 257. The coach felt that it was necessary for him to move up in the lineup. He is already 1-for-1 tonight, and he will drive this one into left center field. More extra bases for Brett Rutherford. This is his second hit of the night. This time he's going for 3. He will try to work the triple. He will slide in head first, safe. The first triple of the year for Brett Rutherford. And he is the runner on third base, and there are 2 outs. Biloxi's already got a 2-1 lead. And if Rutherford scores, it would make it 3-1. This ball's hit on the ground. Looks like it will be an infield single. It will. Brett Rutherford will bring the run across. 2-2 count and 2 outs to Rutherford, and he drives one up the middle. Another nice base hit. And Rutherford is on fire once again. All right, he is on first base. Looks to turn, ball into the gap. He might have a chance to score on this one. This ball is hit deep into right center field, and he will go first to home as Christopher Starkey hits a triple to drive in 2. This one's back on the track. Rutherford's going to have to play some good defense on this one. And that's what we've seen from Rutherford so far. Besides a couple defensive miscues, he has been a wall out there in left field. And on fire at the plate as he drives in another RBI. Will get thrown out at second, but he will drive the run in and get another base hit. Okay, tonight, though, he is 0-for-1 here in the next game against the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. These AA series last 4 to 5 games, but he will get a base hit. He is on a hitting streak, folks. He cannot stop getting on base. He's batting .571 in his last 4 games. Absolutely on fire. If he keeps this up, he will be in AAA in no time. This one to the corner. More extra bases. Brett Rutherford is really seeing the ball well. Pitchers do not know what to throw to him at this point. So he is 1-for-2. Pensacola does have a 4-0 lead, though. The first run would be, the Biloxi would get their first run right here if Rutherford can drive them in with 2 outs. But it'll be strike 1 swinging as Rutherford goes for the high fastball up in the zone. 0-1 pitch to Rutherford. And he will send it into... No, it is caught. What would have been an RBI for Rutherford is caught by Brian Murakami, which was one of the people he played in the prospect showcase before he was drafted. Now Rutherford is up with nobody on and 2 away. Biloxi has cut the lead down to 2, and he sends one into right field. This one is gone. A no-doubt home run for Brett Rutherford makes it a 1-run ball game, and the Shuckers are back in it. A beautiful hit by Brett Rutherford as that breaking ball was left high in the zone, and he did not miss it. That was an amazing swing, an amazing hit. And the ball traveled a good distance of 383 feet off the bat of Brett Rutherford. He did not miss that ball one bit. Over into the trees. Home run for Brett Rutherford. His teammates are giving him the silent treatment as that was his first home run in Double-A. A great achievement for the kid. Well, okay, that series ended against the Blue Wahoos. It was a great series from the Shuckers. They may have dropped a game or two, but now they play Mississippi Braves, and Rutherford sends another one into right field. This one may be even further than his last one. It is a long home run from Brett Rutherford, and he is really starting to get his power swing under control. And that is just another monster hit. The hips were exploding on that swing from Brett Rutherford, and his hot streak will continue with another home run. That one, a monster shot of 430 feet away from home plate. And as soon as that ball came off the bat, the entire stadium knew it was gone. Here's another look at the swing right there. Beautiful. There's a little bat flip right there for the pitcher, and Rutherford will record his second home run. Okay, another base hit for Rutherford up the middle, showing that he can still find some gaps in the infield, find some gaps in the outfield, and get base hits. Biloxi has a 4-1 lead in the top of the 7th. Rutherford will go for a stolen base and take it as there are runners on first and third. He'll get another at-bat right here in the top of the 9th. Biloxi's already sporting a 5-2 lead, but he will get to hit once more against this lefty, and he will send one into left field. Another base hit. Rutherford cannot stop getting on base. He will go for another stolen base here in Game 2 of the series. This time he will also be safe. There was a throw down, though. It just was not in time. He is really becoming an all-around player. He's moved into the 3 spot for this game. He's got his batting average up to .317, even though his team has the lowest batting average in the league. In all of Double-A, the Biloxi Shuckers have the lowest batting average, but that will not stop Brett Rutherford from trying to put this team on his back. He's got 2 home runs already on the year. We're heading towards the end of April. He's batting over .300, and he can only get better from here. All right, he will take a ball one here in the bottom of the 1st. Like I said, he's batting in that number 3 spot against the Tennessee Smokies this time around. And now it'll be 2-0 to Brett Rutherford. Here comes the pitch, and he'll take it for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch, a hitter's count right here for Brett Rutherford, and he will send one into right field. This one may have a chance, and this one is gone. The 3rd home run of the year for Brett Rutherford, and the Biloxi Shuckers are really loving his performance right now. It's his 3rd home run. His batting average will be well above .300, and he is hitting the ball for power. He is stealing bases. He is doing well in left field, and he is just an all-around great player. Biloxi has a 2-1 lead right now. He will stand up again and take a breaking ball for strike 2. There is nobody on and 1 out. Here is the pitch, and he will send it into right center field. Another hit. Could it be another set of extra bases for Brett Rutherford? It will be. He will make his way to second base. His third base coach is waving him to third. He will get down, he'll slide, and be safe with another triple. Great job finding the gap right there for Brett Rutherford. He is on third base, and there's 1 out. Ball is chopped onto the ground, and he will score a run right there to make it 3-1 Biloxi. Player of the game again, 2 for 4. He is really just tearing it up. He does strike out, though, still. That one is looking right there in Biloxi's next game against the Smokies. They are sporting a 3-1 lead, and he sends one over the first baseman's head into right field. Another base hit. Now, let's talk about Brett Rutherford's career as he gets another at-bat right here. He was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers, and I think the Brewers are a team that I want to stay with and grow with. If I get traded, there's nothing I can do about it there. Get the intentional walk right there. First intentional walk of his career. If we stay with the Brewers, it will be a team that I'd like to grow with, possibly make it to the playoffs and make a pennant run. If we're traded, there's nothing we can do about it. But if we get up to free agency, I think we're going to stay with the Brewers. Tennessee takes the lead, but Rutherford will tie it up and give Biloxi the lead again as he drives in 2 on the single. Make it 5-4, Shuckers. But anyways, yeah, the Brewers are really a team I think I want to stick with. It's a team that I'm going to like the guys that are playing around me. Who knows how long Ryan Braun will be there. Ooh, another ball sent into the gap by Brett Rutherford. This one is deep, and it will bounce at the warning track and go off the wall. Another triple for Brett Rutherford is coming up right here, and we will slide headfirst into third base with our third triple of the season. Not too shabby. Okay, we look to be Biloxi's second run right here. If Christopher Starkey can drive us in, it is 2-2 and 2 out, and he will send one on the ground. Looks like it'll get through. It's another run for Brett Rutherford. He is a run-scoring machine right here. Okay, we will come up again. It is 4-2 now. Tennessee still has the advantage. Here is the first pitch to Rutherford, and it is sent into left center field. Could be more extra bases. It looks like it will be. It will roll all the way to the wall. Rutherford will stay at second, though, with a double. So if you look right here, Brett Rutherford is batting up over 330. Just hit his 80th at-bat of the year. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. His slugging percentage is through the roof. But he is really tearing the cover off the ball. Going into this episode, we were slumping a bit, but we led Biloxi to become 15-10 and tied for first in the Southern Division of the South Division in the Southern League. So we are really tearing it up. I'd have to imagine we're up there in all-star voting and leading the team in many statistical categories. If we remain at this pace, I would be shocked if we weren't in AAA in the next month or two because Brett Rutherford is really tearing it up and really being the centerpiece of this Shuckers team. I mean, what he is doing is outstanding. I mean, it feels like every time he comes up to bat, he's putting the ball in play, and he's putting it in play hard. He is 5th in the whole Southern League in batting average. He was tied for 6th there. He's tied for 10th in doubles. He's got 5 doubles already in this year. He leads the league in triples. He's the only person in the league with 3 triples, so he's really fighting the gaps. Home runs, tied for 6th. He does have 3 home runs. So he's hitting the long ball, too. He leads the league in runs scored, though. He is tied with Brian Murakami, who I said made the diving catch on me earlier. He's got 15 runs. Murakami's going to be someone who I think will be a shining star as we go through this road to the show also. So we look to progress with him and maybe become rivals with him. We're up there in slugging percentage and OPS in this season so far. Biloxi's doing well, we're doing well, and like I said, I would not be surprised if we are up on the AAA roster by the end of the month or next month. That's the end of April, though. We're going to be looking into May for the next one. If you guys enjoyed this, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to keep watching Brett Rutherford grow and go on this journey through the Milwaukee Brewers organization. But that's it for today. I'm Purebrett Stallion.